Welcome to this session. Thank you very much for joining the session. I am Titus, been a teacher for quite some time and been on this platform for the past 1 year. And I'm connecting you from Kerala. Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, sir. My name is Ranidat. I am from Himachal Pradesh, though my hometown is in Hamirpur district. But due to my job, uh, I am connecting to you from Kullu district of Himachal Pradesh.
Mhm.
I am a teacher actually of mathematics,
Mhm.
and I just want to improve my communication skill.
Uh-huh.
And so that's the reason why I am here. I aspire to
Mhm.
become a motivational speaker.
Wow, wonderful, right? How many years have you been a teacher, Rani?
Uh, it's over 16 years now.
Wow, you and I, we share a lot of similarities, right? Do you teach? Are you in the primary or secondary?
I take 6th to 8th standard mostly,
Mhm.
but I am appointed for 6th to 10th. I am a TGT non-medical.
Oh, okay. Yes, you said you would like to become a motivational teacher. It's important to note that point. From a mathematics teacher to a motivational speaker, is it because both maths and motivation begin with the letter M, or is it because in your heart there is a passion, there is a desire, there is a longing to become one?
Actually, right from very beginning of my life, and then
Mm,
thereafter, when I
yeah.
choose teaching as my career,
Mm.
uh, I was great fan of APJ Abdul Kalam.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
Okay.
I found him to motivate
Mm-hmm.
mostly the children throughout the
Mm-hmm.
country. And this is something that inspired me to
Mm-hmm.
work on this area. And
Okay.
I started accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
And now a few of my students, they love to connect me from the different part of a country. So they just ask me that why
Mm-hmm.
can't you switch on to the motivations? Because
Yeah.
most of your speeches that they have heard me during my career in a private sector when I was in a private sector. So
Mm-hmm.
they wanted me to be a motivational teacher because they
Mm-hmm.
found that because of my motivation, they started taking interest in mathematics.
Wow, Rani, wonderful. That's absolutely motivational to me early this morning because I love Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I too love him. And I think I experienced one of my learners who has been with me for the past 8 months and on this platform for the past 10 months, who is from Patna, Bihar, who is now working with Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Guwahati, Assam. He has been working there for 13 and a half years. He shared with me something beautiful. He's shared with me that today he is not able to sleep after 3:30 in the night or in the morning hours, early morning. Why? Because there is something in him that tells him, wake up and go and speak. So he wakes up and lets the family be in peace, goes to his sitting room, and there he speaks and speaks and speaks. One such incident happened last Monday when he couldn't sleep on Sunday early morning. And so at around 3 o'clock, 3:30, he got up and he went to the sitting room. And there he heard his inner voice telling him, speak and speak and speak. You may think it's strange, but for a person who is filled with passion, this is just the right thing. And you know what? He asked himself, what should I speak? And then the previous night we had discussed the topic consistency. So immediately he began to speak on consistency. And for about 40 to 45 minutes, he started speaking. He spoke for that long duration of time. After he spoke, he says, I felt calmer. I felt very relaxed. and I felt absolutely peaceful. And I went back and I enjoyed another 2 hours of sleep. So this keeps on coming to him every now and again because he practices the method called self talk. This is not so much spoken about in the media or online. You may not find real lessons on it, but this is practical experience. The first, let me take another 2 minutes more to explain to you this. After that, we will talk. So, this man, he started a year ago speaking English, and at the beginning, he just couldn't pick up this language. He was really finding it difficult, and there was no English ambience, there were no friends to talk with, and there was no English atmosphere where he could practice his speaking need. So he got discouraged, disappointed, and he was about to give up. He went and sat down in silence in a room, and then he asked for guidance to his own conscience, to the God that he believed in. And finally, he came to with this particular thought: why not practice to me with myself? And so he started self talk. Then, after 2 months, he says, no, so how is the process? Early morning, he wakes up at 5 o'clock, he goes to the washroom, there he pats on his shoulder and he says, hey, Adil, wake up. That's his name, Adil Mabu. Adil, listen to me, what I did yesterday. Then after that is finished, all the narration of the yesterday's activity is finished, he would pat again. Adil, listen to me. This is what I did. This is what I do today. And this is what I will do tomorrow. So he went practicing the simple present tenses one by one. After that, he would say, hey, look, listen to me. I have a telephonic conversation coming at 11 o'clock with one of the branch managers. And so he would practice that. Again, he would say, I have a presentation this afternoon and I got 3 slides: slide number one, slide number two, slide number three. He practiced that. And finally, in about 2 months' time, he became somebody who was able to stop thinking in Hindi and translating it into English. Then, after 2 more months, he realized that he was able to dream in English. And then, after now about 4 months, he has got this incessant, non-stop urge in him: speak, speak, speak. And when does he speak? As soon as he gets up, he goes to the washroom. While he freshens up, he speaks. Then, when he comes out, as he goes to drop his kids off to school, he speaks. On his way back, he speaks. At the traffic light, he speaks. On his way driving alone to his office, he speaks. On his way back, the same thing. And when he reaches office, whenever he's a manager, so whenever he reaches there, he has got free time. Or if people calling him, he would receive a number of calls. He goes to the terrace and there he speaks and speaks and speaks. So it has become an obsession with him speaking. Yes, Rani. So this is my experience. And then last Monday he told me, Titus, now that's why I started this. Now I understand what the late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said. Dream is a dream, not that which happens while you are awake, but a dream is a dream that makes you sleepless. You speak very well, Rani. There is no need for you for anything, what shall we say, exceptional corrections. I can give you 2 corrections that I have just come across in your speech. Look at this. Though my home is in, but I am connecting you from. You remember you said that, right? Rani, there is a mistake there because that's not complex sentence. You tried it, you started it in the complex setting, but second part, you brought in the compound conjunction, which is used for compound sentences, which is a coordinating conjunction, which is but. In this one, that comma is the most meaningful thing that you have used here. So it should be reading, though my home is in Mirpur district, I am connecting you now from Kullu district.
Okay.
That but should never be there. That's because we get so used to, and if nobody corrects us, probably we would carry on using that. But people who would, what shall we say, out of 100 people, only 7 people are looking at your grammar. Research show that. But and 93 people are not worried at all. They are just looking at your facial expressions. They are looking at the way you present. They are looking at your hand gestures. They are looking at the intensity with which you interact, looking at them, the power of your eyes. All right. So that is the only thing that I can give you by way of correction. Your pronunciation, super. Your pacing your speech, excellent. And your accent, so far, so good. And then intonation, so far, excellent. So what you need probably, Rani, is speaking and speaking and more speaking, just like the incessant speech urge that Adil Mahbub has.
So thanks for your appreciation, first of all. And yes, I do have experience, different type of experience. One of, as I already narrated to you,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
yeah, my student, and
Students.
after that, my wife actually motivated me also
Mm-hmm,
go for these type of a thing and to motivate student because she found me somewhere that uh, I am able to convince people
mm-hmm,
and this is something unique she found in me. So
mm-hmm,
after that, I started, working on my these skill, and then I thought about it. Why not
mm-hmm.
use it uh, for the welfare of the rest of the students who are not being able to be my own students? So
Right.
better to go for this in a different way. So that's the
Mm-hmm,
reason why I decided to
mm-hmm,
use a different platform and
mm-hmm,
I am now trying to connect with the people by using uh, yeah different mode. I'm going
mm-hmm,
for the YouTube channel soon,
mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
but before that, I just want to try to collect few things, and yeah, that helps me to not only to because when we are having connections with the student, they know about you and
Yeah,
they know how much truth is there in your words and
that's
uh,
right.
and then they are able to understand the feeling of your hearts and they just work upon those things but
That's
when you
right.
don't have a connection on one-to-one connection with the person then
Mm-hmm.
the words will not work for them in that way
Right.
so what we really need to do in that area so that's the reason why I embarked on this journey and
Wonderful.
I yes I am loving all my friends and all those students of mine those who are encouraging me to go for this so that's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I am working on this a passion of mine yeah as I told you that I love APJ Abdul Kalam because he only just think about this for his country he lived for his
Mm,
country and I
mm,
have heard about him that once he was given a chance to move abroad and
mm,
he was given a good package for that many
mhm,
countries approached him for the same thing but he decided to be here in India and serve his own country and throughout his life he did the
mhm,
same thing and to the amazement of many of us he did it in a different way and one of the unique way was motivating one younger
mm,
generation
mm,
as well as
mm,
children of the school and I think
mm,
uh, in his at the end of his life when he was
mm,
almost about to that
mm.
I think last moment
Shillong,
of
Meghalaya
was among the yeah student when he
students.
was trying to motivate. So this is
Yes.
something that we really need to do because many of us we all
Yeah.
are living in a world where we are surviving for our own self and we are
Right.
forgetting this thing that is to serve other and
Mhm,
this decline of values uh, I
mhm.
think that we need to come out of it and try to motivate a younger
Right.
generation so that they come to
Right.
know. and they
Right.
also try to connect themselves with the
Yeah.
roots. Yeah.
Right. 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 Right, Ronnie. Oh my, listening to you is a joy. This is just wonderful because, when you tell me about motivational speakers, I am simply able to recall the time that for the first time I learned or I came across a speech by Mr. Les Brown. He may not be remembered today so much, but he was the hero those days, 1980s, 1990s, and all. And his name is Les Brown. And I still remember one quote from him. I don't think I will be able to remember the full quote, but maybe I can just begin it. It says like this, and it has inspired me over the years. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and sleep for it. If all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all the terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing with all your strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famine nor gout, sickness nor pain of body and brain can give you the thing that you want, dogged with 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 dogged, I forget the last part, but with God's grace, you will get it. I just missed that one line. But with dogged determination, but with God's grace, you will get it. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was a person who really believed in God's help. So as you embark on this great, what shall we say, mission, I would say, from the Himachal to what is a mission? A mission is something that is given. It's not chosen. It is something that is given. Let this mission be not something that is chosen by you, but rather given to you by somebody up there. And then you will be able to reach. I don't know whether you are a believer, but I believe if it is a mission, you will do well. But if it is chosen, then you may have your own, so to say, doubts and little bit of disturbance from this one. So let that be a big thought. Let Les Brown be a big inspiration for you. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing, that is how it goes. Now, so Ranai, all the best. One little correction, and that is here, the next one. I don't know, maybe you said it correctly, maybe I heard it wrongly, but one of the unique way was. Did you say that?
Yes,
Then
yes.
there is a correction needed. It is one of the unique ways.
Okay,
Because
ways.
whenever you use one of the, you need to use the noun in plural. For example, one of the potatoes. There are 10 potatoes, one of them. One of the tomatoes. There are 10 tomatoes, one of them. So one of the men, one of the women, one of the videos, one of the cars, one of the unique ways. Okay. Yes, Rana. So how do you
First of
plan to
all,
start?
the second person who I loved the most that you just narrated, Les Brown. I am very much inspired from his life story. I think after APJ Abdul Kalam, the one who I love to listen to is Les Brown. I heard his story through his own mouth and
Yeah.
the words, the way he narrated that he was considered as a backwards or a person who is not
Black.
being able
Correct.
to say everything and to complete any kind of task. And he was not promoted but demoted one classes and then the next to the next, and
Correct. Correct.
in this way he went back. So
Yeah.
then he just narrated that, I think, where he just narrated that uh, one of his principal when he was in higher standard, yeah,
Apply the rule. Apply the rule. One of school principal,
Yes, school
ah,
principal.
then principals. The other one is one of his principles, theories,
Okay.
what he believes. Yeah. So one of his
Yes.
principles. Carry on. I'm sorry for
Yes,
breaking you
one
there.
of
Yeah.
his principal asked him that go to the blackboard and solve the sum. So
Mm,
he was puzzled, and
mm,
he don't want to go forward to that, and he just
mm.
immediately said to the principal that I'm not a normal student, and I can't
Yeah.
solve this question. But
Mm,
his principal said him that if I asked you to go to the board and you can solve, then you can solve. But he said that my teacher told me that I can't solve these kind of questions. Uh, so he said that don't think that somebody other's opinion will make you what you are today. You should have your own opinion for you and belief in you that you can do this. So you are definitely going to do that question. So
yeah.
after that, this is the first time when he what he think that this is the first time when he was recognized by someone, he was appreciated by someone
Mm.
other than his mother. So,
Yeah.
and then thereafter, whole world know him. Who is he today?
Yeah. Yeah.
After a lot of
That's right.
struggle.
Yeah. Absolutely. I never knew that you are in, what shall we say, at least uh, you are able to show your connection with this particular person. Okay, but absolutely, he's the one that I have, so to say, I have been inspired. If you want to think, that simply keeps coming back to my mind. If you want to think bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, I can't, just like Adil Mahbub. I have told this, I have shared this so many occasions with my learners, and number of them have been inspired. In fact, some of them printed this and have kept it on the desktop just to look at it when they are discouraged and disappointed and completely lost.